DC, Alabama prisoner profiles, man. What's good with y'all, man? Today I wanted to bring y'all this real quick. We had some recent developments here with some former governors speaking out on their regrets concerning their decisions with the death penalty. And as you can see, Kay Ivey right there is painted as the Grim Reaper. She want to put everybody to sleep and fry everybody. She just, we gonna put you to death. We gonna do that anytime out. So I just wanted to bring this to y'all, this article real quick. We're gonna get into it. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, man. I'm doing this from the car. I'm on the road. I'm on the slab right now, and it's starting to sprinkle. So I wanted to bring this to y'all that bad. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, y'all. There's two former governors of Alabama from opposite sides of the political aisle published an opinion piece in the Washington Post calling for the state to put an end to executing people who were sent to death row by a split jury, and for Alabama to commute the sentences of 146 death row inmates. Data from the Alabama DOC shows there are currently 167 people on death row, the greatest use of death row in the nation when adjusted for population. For every 100,000 Alabamians, there are 3.3 people on death row, by far the highest rate in the United States of America. So as y'all can see, I mean, we do like to put them down, though. I'm surprised we're ahead of Texas. I wonder what their rate is, to be honest with you. As far as the two of us are concerned, that's at least 146 people too many, quote, states the op published in the Washington Post. Specifically, the piece calls for an end to the executing of people who were sent to death row either by a unanimous or non-unanimous jury or by a judge who overturned the jury sentence for life in prison without possibility of parole. Under current Alabama law, a jury can vote 10-2 and still impose a death sentence. In 2017, Kay Ivey signed into law that juries, not judges, have the final say on whether to impose the death penalty in capital murder cases. It wasn't retroactive, though, meaning that leaves those 140-some people still on death row. Former Governor Don Siegelman told AL.com on Wednesday about the judicial override. It just doesn't make any sense that we would execute people under a process that's currently illegal in Alabama. Man, so, you know, the judge can't come back and I don't think that's good enough. I'm gonna go and impose death penalty, and that's been the case in a few of these capital murder cases I've been looking into and research. Jury will give them, that ain't even unanimous. Two of them, they can still put you to. That's crazy. That's crazy. You see what's going on. The article continued, as former Alabama governors, we have come over time to see the flaws in our nation's justice system, to view the state's death penalty laws in particular as legally and morally troubling. We both presided over executions while in office, but if we had known then what we know now about prosecutorial misconduct, we would have exercised our constitutional authority to commute death sentences to life. Now, y'all know a lot of these political folks are former lawyers, prosecutors, and shit like that. Y'all know what the hell prosecutorial misconduct is, because you've more than likely engaged in it if you've been a prosecutor at some point or another. I don't give a damn. You motherfuckers are dirty. You know what I'm saying? The governors cite data from the Death Penalty Information Center that in 1976, one person on death row nationwide has been exonerated for every 8 executions. That means we have been getting it wrong about 12% of the time. That's too fucking much. That's too many. That's too high of a percentage for people to be dying. If we apply those statistics to the 167 people on Alabama's death row, it means that many as 20 people could have been wrongly charged and convicted and such put to goddamn death. My Lord. This is egregious. The governors mentioned several men awaiting execution, including Torfus Johnson of Birmingham and Rocky Myers of Decatur. Johnson and Myers have long maintained their innocence. Despite no physical evidence tying them to the crime, contradictory witnesses, and divided jury, Myers was found guilty in a fatal stabbing in Decatur 3 decades ago. 9 jurors recommended life in prison. 3 voted for death. A judge overruled and sentenced him to death. One of us, Don Siegelman, is personally haunted by the case of Freddie Wright. You see what I'm saying? I told you there had some involvement. Here we go. Whose execution he could have commuted, but did not, in 2000. 23 years later, Sigmund believes Wright was wrongfully charged, prosecuted, and convicted for a murder he most likely did not commit. The former governor said that's the case that haunts him of the 8 that happened under his reign as a governor. So I'm going to leave it right there, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty wild. Like, they're saying, like, people have died, you know what I'm saying? Lives have been, the state, the government has taken these folks' lives. And here it is, decades later, y'all, well, you know, we might have been tripping for real, you know what I'm talking about? AK, they really trying to fix it low key. You know what I'm saying? Them folks know what the hell prosecutorial misconduct is. You can see in the thing in the top left, it says something like, oh, please don't contribute to the stereotypes. It's like Alabama values pouring fire on Kay Ivey, like the gasoline. And this bitch definitely contributes to the values because she sounds like she currently owns slaves. You know what I'm saying? People from other states, I know if y'all heard our governor talking, does not do much for our case. Where motherfuckers think we're around here in wagons and carriages and shit like that, growing crops and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We're all rednecks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's really, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy for these folks to really be backtracking like this. But I mean, you gotta, I guess we should applaud them for a change of heart, you know, whether it happened now or ever, it definitely wasn't gonna happen while you're in government if you want to stay in office and keep these folks. You know what I'm saying? You know what folks I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That are supporting these political parties, you know what I'm saying? To keep these folks happy. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, you know what I'm talking about? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know how this new mic is going. I got the new phone. It's the same old like $30 mic I got from Amazon. But let me know if y'all like this sound better than the wired one. I think I may like the wired better. And I'm fucking driving, so y'all let me know. Y'all know what's going on.